How you doing? Good. A year ago, my son was 18 months old, and I bought him a book for Christmas. It was Where the Wild Things Are, which was a big favourite of mine when I was a kid. And I thought, this would be great. I'll read this to him, and I loved reading this to him. And I did for the first few times. And now I never want to read it ever again. Ever. This is Where the Wild Things Are, a literary critique by Tyrrell, aged 18 months. I must confess that I was not convinced by the first read-through of Maurice Sendak's seminal work, Where the Wild Things Are, and in truth preferred the familiar warm blanket that is Noisy Train, like Usborne books. Similarly, the second read-through proved just as incapable of stirring my interest, despite Dad's interpretation and delivery of the piece having greatly improved. It would seem the power of Noisy Train, and even the preceding lighter book, That's Not My Penguin, hung over Sendak's work like a dark cloud. Even Dad's inspired edition of sound effects in the third rendition did little to deter my feelings, but in fairness I was distracted greatly by my own toes. The fourth read-through, however, inspired an epiphany, due mainly to Dad's introduction of actions, which opened up for me the vivacity of the Wild Things characters, his use of terrible claws and gnashing of teeth were well considered masterstrokes. Read-throughs 5 to 37 I insisted upon, in order to fully absorb the visceral power the book had conjured. It was becoming clear that the now distant memory of Noisy Train was bargain and brassy in comparison to this storytelling feat. Tragically, after the 74th read-through, my copy mysteriously disappeared. But after a thorough and extensive search, I managed to recover it from the back of Mum and Dad's wardrobe, and we could resume, this time with a new reader. After a shaky start due to Mum trying to emulate Dad's style, which proved hollow and showy on her lips, she eventually found her own voice, and the beauty and layered textures of Sendak's opus were once again revealed, albeit in a less theatrical but somehow more intimate performance. In conclusion, I can heartily recommend Where the Wild Things Are as a book that does not suffer from repeat readings. On the contrary, the subtext of the piece are only truly understood over and above read-through 278. My only qualm is a technical disappointment in the binding, which does suffer from repeat chewing. However, that said, the book stands as an edifice among the classics, confidently rubbing shoulders with such literary accomplishments as Little Rabbit Foo-Foo, Lizzie the Lamb, and Dinosaurs Love Underpants. Now I must push some car keys and a spoon through the cat flap.